Mehmet Oz, Dr. Oz, as he's more famously known, has a tendency, especially in this campaign for Senate in Pennsylvania, to step and poo over and over and over, and shoot himself in the foot over and over. He's shooting himself in a poo-covered foot. There we go. And another great example of that has come out recently. And I originally was like, that's not a story that I'm really going to cover. But we have extra time and it is really funny. So we're going to talk about it. I honestly don't know how he was successful in his business ventures because he is so unlucky. And you got to be lucky to get that successful. And he's been so unlucky in this Senate campaign, as you'll see here with a past comment coming to bite him about his feelings on when it's okay to have sex with your cousin. Okay? That's what he's addressing. He was on a show. Again, this is back in his celebrity doctor days before this campaign. And a question gets sent in about a guy who keeps sleeping with his cousin and is asking advice. Now, if I got that question, originally I would be like, whoa. At first it would be just, let me get my brain processed around that. Okay. Now, as far as moving forward and giving advice, it would center around advising you how to get out of that situation. Because the guy didn't ask, is it okay? He said, I keep doing this. How do I stop? But Dr. Oz takes it a different way. And he says, you know what? As long as it's not your first cousin, it's totally all right. Let's take a look.
Dr. Oz, you know I always get all these Ask Ye questions, so I'm going to ask you this, and you tell me if this is safe for this person, okay?
Uh-oh.
He said, I can't stop smashing my cousin. That means sleeping with.
Having sex with.
Thank you for translating that.
Penetration.
I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that, by the way.
Smash. I know last time.
I will say we got to reevaluate our language on slang for having sex. Because we use some brutally and this isn't me trying to be all like, I'm so woke. Genuinely, think about it. It's weird. Smash. Like how much of objectification we do just with the language about sex. Smash, hit that, bang, tap. It's so weird that we talk like that. I don't, of course, but.
Touch your cuffing season.
Yeah, cuffing season.
We call it cuffing season. That's right.
A second language. English is a second language for me. So, okay.
Okay, so he said, I can't stop smashing my cousin. We hooked up at a young age, and now in our 20s, she still wants it. No matter how much I want to stop, I always give it to her. Help me. Now, what advice would you give that person?
If you're more than a first cousin away, it's not a big problem.
Okay, so second cousin. It's fine to smash.
You know, it's so funny because I knew that.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because you
I'm from
smashed
the
it.
country.
It's
Third cousins.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all good. Because
Oh,
they say
God.
first cousins, you might end up with a kid with like Down syndrome or something.
Well, it's not that. So every family has genetic strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
And
then he gets into why it's not genetically great to reproduce with your cousin. But this guy didn't say, hey, I'm considering having kids with my cousin. Is that okay? He said, I keep sleeping with my cousin, presumably protected, hopefully. But even just the sleeping obviously was something he wanted not to do, and he was asking advice how to stop. And Mehmet Oz just takes it like, nah, it's fine as long as she's not your first cousin. Which I'm gonna be honest, if he said my cousin, it's probably first cousin. You don't really have that many second cousins that you just casually refer to. Hey, my cousin, you know what I mean? This is my cousin. So I'm assuming he was talking about his first cousin, and he just got no advice on that. Now he needs to work his own things out. That sounds like a, take responsibility for yourself type of situation. But from the Mehmet Oz angle, he just handled that so poorly. And I don't know. This isn't even that serious. I think he honestly was in his brain getting into genetically when does it start causing problems, which I actually don't know the specifics of how many cousins it has to be before it becomes low risk or whatever. But I would just say, if they're a cousin of any sort, let's stay away. All right. Let's stick to the family reunion setting, not the bedroom setting. That would be my advice. Okay. But Dr. Oz, once again, just failing.